Okay, so what I got here is little pods, I guess you could call them, of manure and soil. They are a wonderful way to start seeds. The seeds that I am going to be planting for you today, Mama, are squash, yellow squash, big boy tomatoes, jalapenos, peppers, carrots, beans, and zucchini. What I went ahead and did here is I went ahead and got some of the soil ready. You add 1/8 the water per pod. So for this we added 4.5 cups of water, of warm water. What I decided to do was I took some sticky notes and I cut them into strips. On each of the strips I wrote down what each line will be. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm taking this screwdriver and I'm gently pulling back the netting on each one of these so that it has room to grow. And basically what you want to do is just to make sure that the hole is big enough to when the plant starts growing, it has room for the stem to grow out. And then once it's time to transplant them, you will actually take the bedding, or the netting all the way off. One of the good things about this too is this is actually a portable greenhouse for your seeds. Once I'm done with this, I will actually take the lid to this and I will put it upside down on here, and it gives it a greenhouse effect. I chose to put it by my window so that during the day when the sun's out I can help it along and give it some natural sunlight. Of course right now it's too cool for me to have them outside, but this is the time of the month to get these to start growing. Okay, so now what I've done is I've gotten all the seeds in there. And what I've decided to do is I had a little left over of the seed starting potting mix. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of it and put it on top of each one of them, just to try to kind of help them along. And what I'm hoping this will do is just kind of give it a little extra nutrients that it needs that the pellets may not provide. I love Miracle-Gro. I've always had really good luck with it. This he needs to be pushed down just a little deeper. This is the second time that I will be growing plants here in North Carolina. I've always done it in Florida, which is very different climate and heat and weather. Let's pull that one back a little bit more. Okay, so I got all the soil put onto the pods. By the way, you can buy this at Walmart for about $5. This one in particular comes with 72. They do have smaller ones for like $2 or $3 that come with like 24 or 50. This one was just a really good deal. As you can tell, I didn't use them all, because who knows, we might do some more later, or maybe even find something to grow in the winter time, like fruits. That will be later, and we'll have to see what I can find. So I have the soil on here. Now what I do now is just spray it with warm water. You just want to spray it lightly. Let me get that nozzle fixed. There we go. You don't want to pack it, because what happens is you pack it and it makes it harder for the roots to grow. And since we already have a lot of water in here, you just basically want to moisten the top of it, just to kind of give it some water on the top. So this is the greenhouse. Once you're done here, you just take the lid and put it on the top. Oops. See if I can't get this on here. This is the first time I've used this, so haven't used the air at the moment. We'll get this going. Okay. Okay. So tomorrow, when the sun is out, I will open my shades up and let the sun do its work. Make it more of a greenhouse effect. Just making sure all these are in here. Making sure it's on right. And it just kind of sits there. And of course you don't want it sealed all the way, because just like humans, plants have to have oxygen as well. So you're going to have little spots where it's not completely closed, and that's okay. And this is my greenhouse. Now something else I've done is have a little planter that I already have done, and it has some herbs in it. Let's see, parsley, cilantro, and basil. And I have oregano, which is coming. And once I get the oregano, I will also be growing the oregano in a separate container in the window. We are going to try to get them growing in the window. Once they're growing, I can put them on my counter and use them as I need. I do recommend that if you grow these in the house, you put a towel under it, just in case, things break and crack and whatnot, and you don't want to ruin your tables. And this is it for me for now, and I will make another video later and show you how it's going.